8th of last year, I was at school during the first period when Israeli occupation forces raided the school, Al-Rauda Modern High School for Girls, and started searching the students. The soldiers stopped several students next to the wall to search for them, then ordered all the students, teachers, and staff to go out to the yard and line everyone up in rows. They separated out the students who had been searched. When it was my turn to be searched, they asked me and my friend Ezra Gatit for our names and made us sit down on the floor, then took me aside. I asked to be accompanied by a teacher, but they refused. I also asked for my sister, who is a year older than me, to come with me, but they refused again. After that, they took me next to the principal's office and handcuffed my hands behind my back with iron shackles. 5 soldiers surrounded me and kept asking me questions, yelling in my face and cursing me with very vulgar language. They then took me into one of the school rooms with 2 female soldiers, who searched me and confiscated my phone. They handcuffed me again behind my back and blindfolded me with a mask. They took me down the school stairs. I asked again to be accompanied by my sister or a teacher, but they refused. They shouted at me and ordered me to be quiet. They shoved me into a regular car, surrounded on all sides by occupation soldiers, my hands cuffed behind my back and blindfolded with a mask. I was then taken to the Al-Maskabaya interrogation center. I was interrogated by 6 or 7 interrogators. One of them yelled in my face and cursed me with vulgar words. Another interrogator hit me violently in the face, banging my head against the wall from the force of the slap. He also kicked me in the waist, pulled my hair, and didn't stop screaming in my face and threatening to detain me in the cells for a long time, prevent me from seeing my family, then take me to another cell. There, another interrogator threw a chair at me and threatened to demolish my house and arrest my parents. After about 2 weeks, my friend Ezra was released on bail from court, and I was left alone in the room for a day. I stayed at Al-Sharon for several days, then was transferred to the women's section of Al-Damon prison, where I still speak. I have been in Damon prison since December 8, 2021, on charges of slightly injuring a settlement in the Holy City, where this settlement lives in a Palestinian house that was seized from its Jerusalemite owners in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood. And today, after 2 years of detention, I was sentenced to 12 years in prison in occupation prisons with a fine of 50,000 shekels. This is my story, which is a drop in the ocean of injustice to which Palestinian prisoners are subjected in the occupation prisons, whose number is more than 8,000 prisoners, including about 69 women and 170 children. It is heartbreaking to share this brutality taking place in Jerusalem and the injustice that is happening throughout Palestine. If your heart is also broken, contribute to stop this injustice and contributing to the return of all these prisoners to their children and families. Don't just stand there with folded arms. Free them all.